Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and I've just taken this 14 by 14 inch canvas and layered a very thin layer, it's wet, of Artist Loft with Floetrol and GAC 800 in it, and I want to use my spatula and do experiments with swipes. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, and I have some Purely Pigments, which is a new color, new colors, new product, and I have a custom purple that I didn't write the recipe down to, so forgive me for that initially. And I'm going to use some Orange Crush nearby, and some Sour Lemon that I used to put Orange Crush in has now got Purely Pigments Hollyberry. And I'm just going to use the colors that are handy for this experiment, and they're good colors, so that's fine. This is Pink Carnation. This is Jasmine. With a bunch of crud around the top that I'm going to pull off before it goes in my painting. I'm going to be using black cell activator. I am going to find some gold. What am I going to use for gold? I'm going to use Indian Spice. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing something I've never done before in a way I've never done it. So that would be part of the plan. This is Midnight Shadow that I'm hoping I don't have to shake. Please tell me. Just putting colors down in an order that I like. I'm going to use a little bit of Shiny Taffeta right on top of that Sour Lemon. Although I could use some Tuscan Sun, if I could find the Tuscan Sun. There's the Tuscan Sun. Let's do 3 yellows and see what happens. They're all quite different than each other. Well, for the most part. Good chance the Tuscan Sun and the Midnight Shadow will turn green. This is Saffron. And the only thing I keep being called to is the Royal Sapphire, which is almost time to make some up. Now I'm thinking that those are good colors, and I'm going to use my Oxo Omelette Turning Flip and Fold spatula. Give a brief shake to my Australian Floetrol Amsterdam black combination, and contemplate whether I want to add some white to it. And I think I'm just going to go for the black this first time. And I'm going to use my spatula, and I usually use a playing card, and I could. I want a fairly copious amount of this. Off my excess. I'm wondering if maybe I'm going to be able to tip some. Not sure. Alright, let's go for the white. Amsterdam white, still Australian Floetrol. Actually, I want to go down. And still scrape. And more scraping. I figure anything on the edge is ripe for whatever's coming its way. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I just figured I'd start. I needed some art therapy today. I've been working really hard on getting my show ready for the Art in the Park. I don't know which annual it is, but it's 2024. It's in the Tom Barn Park in Brooksville, so come on down if you're in the neighborhood. I may go from the other side. I'm thinking I might go ahead and add more colors on the other side. Been doing a bunch of things with spatulas lately, so it inspires me to want to do more. This is Maiden Black. And I'm liking my cells so much, I think I'm going to just see what happens if I add a little black to my composition. Feather it in. Alright, so I love these colors. I'm not so sure I'm as in love with those right now. So I'm going to add more Orange Crush and more of that purple, which I'm pretty sure has some dancing fuchsia in it. I'm going to try and bring these colors back to a place. I love that little bit of turquoise. That Royal Sapphire made it wonderful. So I'm going to try that in with the Midnight Shadow and with the custom purple. And I'm not going to quit on my colors. I'm going to use the pink carnation. And I don't have a lot of that sour lemon, so I'm going to go for some of that too. And I don't mind the way that the shiny taffeta disappeared. So just to make paint move better, I'll add some more in. Same thing with the Indian spice. I'm just going to go for it. And we'll do some jasmine. Jasmine rocks my boat. Rocks my world, more like. Do I have enough turquoise? I want some blue. Suddenly I'm being called the blue. And I've got new blues. I've got Prizm Parrot Wing, which is a beautiful blue. Hopefully it'll open completely right now. Without having to pull the top off. Oh, that is a gorgeous blue. But I'm not sure I wasn't wrong about needing to pull the top off, because it seems like there's a clot in there, which I will pull some off right now. I am being called to a little bit of Chantilly lace. And I've got some pink diamond that I didn't use yet, and I'm going to. Come on down. Down to the tip. Now I think I'll wipe off my spatula and contemplate whether I want any other colors. Boy, that's a messy spatula. I'm going to wipe it off on my paint rag pants. That fan is terribly irritating. Excuse me, I was trying to drown out the television from the other room. Hopefully it's still quiet enough so it's not going to be an issue. So more black, more white, and I haven't added any gold yet, but I could still be going from the other side. Alright, I'm going to try and do all of this. I see something in there that does not belong. And I got it out. I'm going to scrape off all my paint. Actually, I want to blow that around and see if I can get it to sell. If I can't, then I'll swipe it. It's kind of muddy. Not so sure about that. But I know the black and white usually disappear. Now it's time to decide if I'm going from the other side or if I'm enjoying the negative space, which I kind of am. That's a skewer. Usually they have a paintball on them. I'm thinking a little acetate tool, very small. And some Orange Crush, and maybe even some Jasmine if I left it someplace I could lay my hands on it. There, I tried to put it away. I don't often use this little tiny tool, and I'm looking forward to trying it. This is an acetate tool I made myself, and I'll, if I forget to give you the tutorial video, just remind me. I don't mind some of the color being left behind. That's solid without cells. But I can also do a little integration, I think. Not 100% sure about that. Alright, I kind of like that. I've got something in my paint. It's a little orange smear. I'm really tempted to mess with a couple places. I might be sorry. Alright, I've got this stuff going on over here. I'll take my residual and put it up at the top. I didn't tip, and I certainly could, because there's so much paint at the bottom. Do I have an available edge catcher? And then I'll decide if I'm going to go from the other side or not. I was kind of looking to be outside my normal box. And I do see some paint flowing, but it might be a minute. For certain. I could probably put some white paint along the bottom edge, and that would help facilitate it, but I should have already done that instead of talking about it now. The cool thing about letting the paint flow down, as it is right now, is when it hits the edge catcher and I have places that are blank next to places that have paint on the edge catcher, I can, generally speaking, move the edge catcher over and catch that paint and utilize it pretty well, with the exception of that one spot. So that was not a bad start, and I'm kind of liking all of that. Makes me want to do something. I could do a flower, or I could just do what I've been doing. I think this one was almost broken. The top was nearly broken off the other day. Now as I'm pulling my thread of paint down, if I stop squeezing and continue the motion in the direction I want to go, usually the flow of paint will stop from the squeeze bottle, so you can get a nice finish. I'm kind of thinking I shouldn't do anything else to this except for grabbing some of that paint off the edge catcher right now, putting it right there, and over here, just tapping right into the paint that's still there. I really like this. It's pretty simple though, and it was pretty quick to this point, I think. Come on, lie down, edge catcher. Part of me is feeling compulsively like fixing that, but not all. I'm going to turn it around. Now the paint comes out pretty fast out of the Meeden container. And I'm not sure I can stop it, so I might just go the full length. Which also, I need to, there we go, I got it. Ha! Mission accomplished. And that doesn't bother me any. I might want to blow on it though. Both to widen it and to integrate it. That's not bothering me. Kind of wondering if I like that Indian spice enough to put some right up the middle, because everything else is kind of neat except for this one black missing area and where I stuck my finger. Well, I'm going to do it. Steady enough hands still, yay. There, I don't mind that, and I'm wondering if I want to do something kind of a little bit weird, which is the same as the rest. Put an orange line right there. I don't know what that's going to look like when it's dry. I know it'll be gold. Is there enough black to steal some? Go push that line that's up there right over the edge. I'm loving the cells at the bottom of this. I kind of want to tip it back up and see where it goes, if anywhere. And I don't really think it's going far, but I suspect that if I took the 10 minutes it would take to leave it, you know, hanging in the air, it would move some. But in the meantime, I've used up most of my time. So what I will do is call it good for now. Steal a little bit more of that black paint. Fix that one edge up there. Push that paint right over. Give it a quick torch. I think, well, I still have a moment left. I'm going to try something. Oh, I made it. Wow. That was very fortunate. I'm going to wipe off that little acetate tool and just use it to shuffle some paint. Now I keep thinking about turquoise. Before I torch, let's contemplate whether I might want a little more turquoise somewhere. I'm probably going to bring this paint down here, right over the edge. And I think that's a combination of the jasmine and whatever other pinks. Yeah, I've got that little tiny bit of turquoise down here. And just to make the eye jump up there, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of turquoise up there. I'm going to sneak my tweezers in because they're very thin. They're on my Amazon link. My Amazon link is on the link tree along with all my other links. I don't know that that turquoise made any difference at all, but I am going to still torch and tell you guys I love you. I appreciate you so much for being here, especially the members of my channel who are keeping me on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you'd like to be a supporter of my channel and you join the membership, it's $9.99 a month, and you get access to a whole lot of good members only videos. You might be gone now. Anyway, so make sure to look for the 20%. I don't know when you disappeared, but look for the 20% off Colourarte coupon code and the 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code. Know that I have 33 viable lists of videos, playlists of videos. I'm just going to use my residuals right there because I expect paint to pull paint over. And what was I saying? I love you guys. You inspire me always. Please, by all means, leave me a comment. If you'd like to ask a question, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to use any and all paint that I've got to finish off the mark that goes over the top, both ends. And probably some of that turquoise too. Sorry, I'm quiet. Please like and share my videos. When you watch them all the way through, you tell the YouTube algorithm I'm worth keeping, and it's the only thing the YouTube algorithm is reacting to these days. So I so appreciate that. I am going to just sneak the odd color into any place where it's necessary. And I kind of like the idea of this matching. So I'll do what I have often done and put down a little line of Orange Crush and blow it down. I might do the same thing with the, yeah, I'm going to try it. With this Sour Lemon with Holly Berry. Just a little camo. Alright, did I torch? I didn't. I said I would and then I didn't. So I love you guys. You inspire me endlessly. I appreciate you much. If you're looking for tomorrow's video, go to my community board, and I should be able to announce it the night before most times. It might be late, so you can see it in the morning because I post it 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And anywhere that I've got color that I want to go over the top, I'm just going to use my fingers. And pretend that that's the exact way it's supposed to be. It doesn't always match up perfectly, but most things in life are not perfect. Hey, this looks good a bunch of different ways. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna blow this black line, I think. A little more. And I need a Q-tip because there was spit in my straw and I see it on the canvas. Just rolled very lightly. Alright. You guys take care of each other, take care of yourselves. I'm not sure what I told you, I'm so distracted. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I do sell my artwork, and I'd love to sell you some artwork. And this is just cool. And it was fun. And the cells at the bottom are tremendous. Yeah, I'm still fussing with it. Let's see if I can shimmer it at you. Oh my goodness. That was fortunate. I really, really, really like this a lot. Alright, I already asked you guys to take care of each other, so I think I'm good. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. I mentioned that already. Questions are welcome. I encourage you. And there's donation viability at PayPal and Patreon. And look at my link tree for shopping. All in any of the links. There's a couple of websites there. There's Spring under the video, which is clothing and merch with my art on it. And you can have my art printed on any of the artwork, any of the links. Society 6, Le Gallerist. Pinterest will show you a lot of merch if you want to see, and videos if you go there. Whatever I'm missing, you'll see in another video. I love you guys. I'm sorry I'm long-winded tonight. My paint pouring recipe is underneath Show More. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out. See you anon.